What's shaking, everybody? Skip here. Today I wanted to run you through character creation in Okkam. So first of all, I wanted to show you the 3 current color variants. You will be able to choose one of these once the campaign is ended. We have rubricated manuscript, magic user purple, and blood and gold. Now, if you backed at the collector tier, you will get all 3 of these. But let's build a character. Oh, there's also some additional color variants I want to unlock as a stretch goal. I have some ideas, but we'll talk about that later. All right, creating a PC on page 5. To create a PC, you're going to give them a name. Then you're going to give them 3 current and 3 maximum resolve. Resolve is like plot armor or like a measure of grit or tenacity. You can expend it to give yourself a bonus on performing risky actions. That's explained later. Give them 3 starting tags. Tags are just stuff that you're good at. It's what sets your PC apart from the others. They can be broad traits like strong, charming, observant. Trained skills, so things you can take a class in, like linguistics, firearms, and cooking. Or single effect abilities, like laser eyes, magic missile, or animal speech. Notice how there is no wizard tag. Okay, there's no occupations here. Tags are things that are granted to you by your occupation, your background, your ancestry. So if you wanted to be an orcish warrior, for example, you wouldn't put orc, but you might put burly or intimidating or steadfast or sword fighting or some kind of ability that's granted to you by your ancestry. Next, you're going to give them up to 10 starting items. These can be mundane tools, consumable resources, tools of the trade, personal belongings, the stuff they carry with them. PCs can carry a reasonable amount of items. More than one heavy or bulky item can hinder them or cause risks. 1 kitchen sink only. No more than 1 kitchen sink. Note the location of dropped or stored items. They can be bought, found, stolen, made, lost, or broken, or expended as the story progresses. So items aren't sacrosanct. They're tools. You might expend ammunition magazines or torches or stim packs or whatever it is as the story goes on. You also might break your items as a consequence of doing poorly on an action. This is important. Starting tags and items must be reasonable for the PC and story. And all supernatural tags and items must have a drawback, cost, or limitation. So the idea here is that things like magic missile or fireball or cybernetic modifications don't have any different rules mechanically. They don't give a different bonus, but they do have to have something that kind of makes a cost. So for instance, if you have a cybernetic modification that gives you some special ability, that might mean it consumes batteries, or it might mean that like every time you use it, you become exhausted afterwards or something like that. Just to level the playing field for the supernatural abilities. You can choose any combination of these. 3 traits is fine. Just give yourself 3 college degrees and call it a day. Fine. Load up on superpowers. Totally fine. Any combination of traits, skills, and abilities. Totally fine. That's all the mechanical parts of Okkam. Resolve, tags, and items. The rest is just fluff. The name, and then... Oh, this actually I like. Players can also gradually complete initial tags as the story progresses. If you're not sure right away what your character is carrying or what they're like, just start, and you can fill it in as you go over the first few sessions, within reason, okay? Optional character notes. This is just role-playing fodder, a concept and a background. Who are they and what brought them here? A description of their appearance, personality, and mannerisms. There's also a portrait or sigil box on the character sheet. And then 3 connections to other PCs, characters, factions, or goals. So just like, getting them together. Players can work together to create connections between the PCs. That's it, y'all. 2 pages. There's later on some example characters to look at if you're not sure what it's supposed to look like. But you fill this out, 3 resolve, 3 tags, up to 10 items. Bam, you are done. You've got an Okkam character. Obviously, there's not a lot of like hardcore customer characterization or builds here, but this is just enough to get your creative juices flowing, get some characters made, have some fun with this, and I'll see you next week when we're going to talk about the core gameplay loop. All right, take it easy, y'all.